accustomed as I am to public speaking. I can sit here and talk to myself all day because it's like, I just love the sound of my voice. Especially when it's broadcasting. There's many people in the room. But the way I love to torture you and give you a really hard time. Oh wow, you're signing my stuff. You're signing my stuff. That's bollocks in English. Big words. I love it. Thank you so much for doing this. How to get yourself in trouble with every member of the community, as you say. Are you one of the lions? I love that you look like the Jamaican bobsled team. Twice as many as there should be. Where's the other lions? I think I'll see if they're any better. I don't like the look of them. It looks a bit weird. I love you too. So where are they? No, they're gone. Are they all the way over in the back or something?
What are you looking for?
No, that's it. Who cares? So we might as well all go home then. Well, the way I like to do this, I like to torture you as much as I can by getting you to ask me questions, and then I will do everything I can to not answer them. Exactly! You've been anywhere near in my panels, you know that's the fact. So, get up, tell me the question. You don't have to touch it, they'll do all that stuff.
Sorry.
It's okay, speak up.
So I
enunciate. Don't let, no pressure. The lights are on. Look up the entire universe is watching you. Turn around, turn around. Look, turn around, look, don't get nervous, just turn around. Oh my God! Welcome to my world.
You're fantastic. Thank you for being here.
Of course I am.
So I know that music is huge and supernatural, and if Crowley had a theme song, what would it be?
Really?
Yeah!
I mean, who is not going to say Mr. Crowley
I
here?
figured that one, but seriously, like besides Mr. Crowley, like besides the obvious.
Well, do you remember the tune that was used when I first appeared in season 5? Which I thought was hysterical.
Oh my God, no.
Wasn't it Aaron Neville singing Everybody Plays the Fool? I was like, really? Because when we shot it, Phil originally said to me, you're going to be listening to Norwegian death metal. And it came on and I'm listening to Aaron Neville going, that is the weirdest thing ever, because if you look at my face, I'm listening to Norwegian death metal. So pretty much the answer to your question, which is not really an answer at all, is the fact that whatever it is that the music's on there, in my head, I'll always be listening to Norwegian death metal. Thank you for your question. Are there any other lines? Just this line? Is there another line? No, there's a line there, please. Okay, I'll alternate. Go for it.
I have 2 questions for you.
That's not good enough. Did you write them down?
No.
Do they have bullet points? Is it one question with a follow-up, or is it 2 distinct and different questions? So you're hogging the line. All these people who used to like you now absolutely detest you because you're taking extra time. And you haven't even asked the question yet. What's wrong with you? Sorry, what was your question? I can't be that mean.
Is Moose and
Hold
Squirrel?
on. Sorry, what was that?
Is Moose and Squirrel your favorite nickname for Sam and Dean?
Is Moose and Squirrel? Don't you always get confused? Is Moose and Squirrel? Are Moose and Squirrel? I mean, my brain goes, is, are, is it, do? You never know which one to use, right? It's just one of those things that happens. Sorry, what was the question? Moose and Squirrel.
Your favorite nickname for Sam?
What do you think? We tried all the stuff before. Giraffe, Gigantor, Mop-headed Lumberjack. The best moment in the whole thing is the fact that I'm talking to Dean, and I'm in my burnt-out place because they've eaten my tailor and everything's gone wrong. Look what I'm reduced to. And As I walk back into the room, I say, "Where's your moose?" And it's the most flat statement of all of them. "Where's your moose?" And he goes, "Oh, he will." And it was so perfect. It was so absolutely perfect for what it is, and it's stuck. And now there's musketeers, and I mean all of that. It's all really funny. It's all really good. I mean, some of you, I don't know, how many people here do not watch Supernatural? Kill them! You've got them outnumbered. Take them to the door. You will. Don't worry. You will. I'm that guy you play catch up on. Whatever show I'm on, after a while you actually work out. Oh, there's a reason you're on that because you liked it. It's good. Sorry, what was the question again? No, the best part about Moose and Squirrel. The best part about Moose. The end of season Dick. What's that? 7? Season Dick is 7, right? Yeah. Season Dick. Sorry, did you ever see the outtake reel they had of that, which is just every time the word Dick was said? Yes. The name Dick Roman. Dick. My favourite line was the first one. Dick. Call me Dick. Dick. It's brilliant. It's genius. I love it. Question? Oh yeah, Moose. God, she takes up all the time. So selfish. People hate you for this. Look at this. It's a trail behind you. Yeah, I mean that was fun because the end of that was I added that thing of originally it was written as "Sorry Sam," you know, because I'd taken Kevin and I jumped and they disappeared, and then they set up that whole beginning of season 8 thing. But that was the nicest time I ever used Moose. Well, I said I've got to say Moose. I can't say Sam. It just doesn't fit because then Moose becomes personal, and that's when at the end of season 7 Moose became "Sorry Moose." You know, it was an affectionate term. And then, when it really got funny, was not Moose. And that's when I lost my mind. You have a follow-up question? There's 2 points.
Did you know your character would become the King of Hell?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, that was kind of the plan. That was the idea. Yeah, what did you think? Cole, you want to sit down now? Thank you. Kind of a lot of walking in, this is good. Happy birthday, thank you. You just reminded me I'm old. I am 50 years old. I never planned on that. I didn't expect that to happen. I did everything I could possibly do to make that not happen. Trust me, you don't die, that's sort of what you end up with. I can't hear you, please get to the back of the line. Thank you. Your Majesty is the right term. Thank you. Tea, Your Majesty. Tea, thank you, Amber. I love the hair. Matches the screen. There's a lot of TARDIS blue around here. Oh, you guys watch Doctor Who? Yeah! I've never seen it. Is it any good?
So anyways, Lefty in BSG is the lawyer, and when I was 13...
Sorry, were we introduced?
BSG, I'm Scott.
Hey, nice to meet you, Scott. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Where are you from?
Phoenix.
Oh, very cool. Next question. Sorry, go on.
Anyways, they killed your character off in Warehouse 13.
This isn't a question, you know that, right?
Well, no, get to the question. So when they brought you back, what are your thoughts on them bringing you back as like totally evil, as wanting to destroy everything that you see?
I should have had a goatee in order to follow the rules. I should have had a full goatee. I mean, we established this, you know, middleman, same thing. The goatee, it works. You know, you have to follow the rules. We have rules, don't we? Yeah. Just can't break the rules. The Warehouse 13 experience was fascinating. It was, I think it was a bit of a surprise that it closed so quickly. And it was nice to be asked to come and help finish it up. I appreciate it. Did I answer your question? No? Good. Don't want to break a habit. It's okay. We're good. We done? I'm cool. See? What are you looking at? Hi.
Hello. I also love tea. It's the best.
You do?
My question is related to your...
It's just tea. It tastes black tea. Gorgeous tea. That's the way tea should be. When you have a cup of tea, that's a cup of tea.
I like to drink Earl Grey, so...
You like Earl Grey?
Yeah.
It's a bit poisonous. Tastes like you're eating berries. So you having fun?
Yes.
Are you getting nervous because I'm saying this to you? Okay, so I'm going to tell something. It's just us in the room. Just us. There you go. You having fun? Do you have a question?
My question is about the scene where you quoted Girls. Of all the amazing Crowley scenes there are, that's probably my favorite. And I was wondering if you'd actually seen Girls, would you agree that Crowley would most relate to Hannah? And if you've seen it, what character would you most relate to? Or if you haven't, you can just tell a funny story.
Come here. I knew that was your girlfriend by the way she charged across and jumped straight out of the boat. I'm going to embarrass you with this for the rest of your life. She's cute. You do? Cool. Well, look, here's the thing. The thing about Girls is that those are, I think, and don't quote me on this, don't tell anybody I said this because we could get into serious trouble. Hey there. I think these are the drunken 3 o'clock roundings of Jeremy Carver. I think he was watching Girls and getting, having a couple of whiskeys and he just went, how can I torture Mark Sheppard? How can I make it? He's going to have a lot of things to say. And these are the things he's going to say. The whole point being is that I'd obviously been locked in watching HBO for a very long time. And I just want to be locked. I mean, it's a sad thing. The whole... If you're going to do it with conviction! Yes, I know. Sorry, I was doing a hand solo there for a second. It's an amazing thing. I mean, they are some of the smartest people you'll ever meet. The writers on the show are just so evilly witty. And they do their best not to tell me what they're going to do. They do their best to just sort of throw stuff at me and have me giggle when I read it. And it's brilliant. It's so much fun to do. I love that speech. I mean, how much more human can you get than David Bowie in Girls? True? I think it's brilliant. But yes, I would say Hannah would be the relatable character. You're my Marnie Moose. I love that. Thank you for your question.
Thank you for asking.
Pleasure. Do you like the tea? There you go. It's cool. Now that's dressing up. Love it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, watching all the behind the scenes of Supernatural, Jared and Jensen are notorious for their pranks. Have you been a victim of them or a part of them?
I've never been asked this question before. Am I a victim of their pranks?
Yes. How do you ever do it?
You mean the farting? The picking up and shaking? I'm just talking about Jared now, nobody else. No, they're really remarkably kind to me. And they torture Misha. I mean, they absolutely torture Misha. They make Misha's life hell. They didn't just pie him. Jensen hit Misha with a pie, beautifully timed. Jared hit him with a pie that was with sufficient force to push Misha's head through the side of a bender. Sometimes Jared reminds me of the Tick. I expect him to turn around and say, spoon! Unfortunately, that probably makes me Arthur. So. Not in the face. Do they play pranks? Do they play pranks? Yeah. They're afraid of me? No, they just think, no. Jared picks me up at will and shakes me. It's like ridiculous. He is so strong. You have no idea how strong he is. 10 feet taller than me? Listen, Missy. I'm only short on Supernatural. Danielle, Jensen's wife, has a great story, which is when she's saying, oh yeah, my husband's on Supernatural. They go, which one is he, the tall one or the short one? I think he's like 6'1", 6'2". It's like, yeah, the short one. But then I joined the show, and it's like, is he the tiny one? I think his head has his own zip code. It's up there. His head in the clouds. Do they play pranks? You see it on the reel. They film everything. Anytime we do anything mean to anybody, we make sure somebody's filming it. That's just the way we do. We work hard and we play hard. And it's a fantastic place to be. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
What am I doing answering questions? It's not what I'm supposed to be doing. What? I'm going to be over on this kid for a while. Discuss with your friends behind you why I won't be coming back this way again. Too soon? I mean, what? Hey!
My name's Mark, too.
Your name's Mark, too?
Yeah.
It's not a very good name. Your parents didn't like the idea that it was just a Mark, they call you Mark, too. Or were they watching me at the time? No. We know there's going to be a Mark, but we're going to make you Mark too. And it should have been Mark as well, actually. So, Mark.
My question is, now that Peter Capaldi's taken over as the Doctor, would you be interested in coming back on Doctor Who?
Would I be interested in being on one of the coolest shows in the history of the universe? Playing with some of the greatest actors that have ever come out of anywhere, Britain and everywhere else. Would I be interested in doing that again? Nah, leave them alone. It's a fantastic thing. The Who thing was the greatest blessing you could possibly imagine. It was the nicest, most amazing group of people. I got a phone call and it was like, you want to be on Doctor Who? I'm like, what? I'm trying to work out a dignified way of getting back on the stage, trust me. I'm going this way. I might never come back, so hold on. Do you think they've gone yet? Actually, if I just wait them out, I don't have to go out there. There's a lot of them. They're asking really silly questions. Dinner, we really like the but we really like you. But what's it like working with Jared and Jensen? No, I can't do that. I just have to be polite. I have to be nice. Oh, after the restraining orders, I have to do this. Sorry. Hey, good to see you guys. One day, people got up in the line and they said, Mark, we really like you, it's been really wonderful. But what's it like working with Jared and Jensen? For the 6,000th time. I'm like, you know what? Nobody ever goes to them and asks them what it's like working with me. Next day, you two, there's the line. And hey, Jared and Jensen, we really love you. What's it like working with Mark Sheppard? And they looked at each other and went, short. So much fun. Oh, head of the class. Welcome back. You lost an ear. It's good to be the king.
All right, I'm going to kind of dive away from TV with my question.
You voiced a character in a game called The Conduit.
Yes.
Named Agent 4.
Yes.
Why weren't you asked back to do the second game?
I don't know.
Well, it sucked.
They didn't like me. No, actually they did. It was just, you know, it's like all things that happen like this, all the weird stuff, it's always something to do with schedule or somebody working and stuff having to be done. But they were amazing people. Do you know why that was so much fun to do? Because I not only got to work on the Conduit, I also got to work with the people that created it. I got to work on the first decent first-person shooter for the Wii, to go work with Nintendo, to go work with Sega, to go work with High Voltage, who wrote the software, and learn what it is to bring a game through full development. Go take it on tour. I was actually at E3, I was demonstrating the game at the Nintendo booth, the Sega booth, and the High Voltage booth. I went and did all the press tour with them, which is like the weirdest thing to do, and it was the most amazing experience. Because I love games. So much so they gave me a Redbox developers Wii to play with, and I used to have all sorts of games. I had to give it back. Well, you're not allowed to own them. They just give you like a hard drive. Here, play games. So it is a perk of what I do that I get to do that stuff. Stuff we used to get in trouble for. Like I've said this before. There's people here have heard me speak before, and most of what I say is on the internet. And I don't like to repeat myself, but there are some things which are absolutely true. I'm marveling at the fact that 20 years ago, you'd have been beaten up for wearing that. And I'm not kidding. Because that green doesn't... No. I mean, dead seriously for a second. I think it is the most fantastic thing that I can come to Phoenix. The same as if I go to San Diego or I go anywhere else in the world. I can go to Eastern Europe, as I was just in Eastern Europe, and go any of these places. And you guys are wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're wearing your fandom on your sleeve. You guys are wearing what you love. What you love. What? You okay? Can we help you? Is there anything we can do? Okay, just making sure you're okay. You look like you're in a little discomfort. Sorry, I was just trying to be nice. I won't bother next time. Die! I would feel so bad. That's the sickest conversation I've had in about a year. Thank you for that, I really appreciate it. I just think it's fantastic. I think the shit that we used to get beaten up for at school, the stuff that nobody would ever give us a job to do, you used to have to work in a video store if you cared about watching stuff that wasn't mainstream or whatever. You had to find a way of getting what you got. Now we have the internet, now we have all these things. Now we are a monetized asset. Now they're actually pandering to us. It's the most amazing thing. Have you know? It's cool. It's cool to have different coloured hair. When I was 12 and I had orange hair, it wasn't cool. It was like, what the hell is that? And that's the thing, and I love that, and I love that about these gatherings. I told you these things before. I work in a medium where I came from live music and live theatre, and it's my love to have an audience, to interact with another human being, somebody breathing in and out is just the greatest thing to do, right? The interaction, not to do. Depends who it is, I guess. God, that was an easy shot. What it is, no, seriously, it's the most fantastic thing about it is that I travel the world and I get to interact with an audience that I did not get to interact when we were making the television show. We made the television show, and there's 150 of our friends there, and we do everything we can, we put it all together, we make it the best we can possibly make it. Everybody puts every ounce of love that they can put into this, to make this work. And we give it to our post-production people, and they put all their love and hope and fix it and make it better, and then they add music to it, and they try to make it the greatest thing, just so that you'll turn the damn thing on and go, every now and then. And that's all we're looking for. All we're looking for is that you get as excited about it as we did making it. That's what we're looking for. It's not a cynical thing, it's a love thing. We love it with our whole hearts. Wouldn't do it if we didn't. That's the truth. And then, but we don't have you. When I did Battlestar, we would have screening parties. It's shown. Who here hasn't seen Battlestar Galactica?
Go home now.
You don't have to tell people to shut up. We're all fans in here. We don't rag on other. You don't spoil anything. They'll take you outside and kill you if you spoil it. Don't do that. But you will see it. You know why you'll see it? Because it's a piece of science fiction that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And there's very few of those, trust me. Most of them get cancelled. So it's a fantastic piece of work. Not just because I'm in it, I do rather well in it, but it was a fantastic piece of work before I was in it, and it's a fantastic piece of work 25 years from now. It's a brilliant piece of television. Well worth watching. It's like watching The West Wing. It's more interesting than most. So, we do our stuff. We used to have screening parties and we used to watch it. You watch it with an audience and it was just the most amazing thing to hear oohs and ahs and gasps. You know, I've seen Galactica dropped into atmosphere on a screen, and the sound was immense, and every single person in the theatre was like, it was the most incredible shared experience. Those are the things that it used to be going to the cinema when I was a boy, when I was little, the last Saturday morning cinema, those things. And now we're on TV, and you turn it on. Well, you guys don't, you just steal it from the internet. Too soon again? And you buy the DVDs and you do the rest of it. I know. So, but here's the thing, is we're not there with you to share that experience. And the greatest joy that I have is that I get to come here and I get to share that experience sort of postpartum. Do you know what I mean? Better phrases for me to use, but you know what I'm saying? That it's after we've given it up, and to have that love come back to us at this level is the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced in my life, and I thank you so much for that. A lot of things in life are done with cynicism. A lot of things are created with cynicism. A lot of things are created on the back of other things. If something beautiful is made and then everybody copies it, right? Yeah. And we're different. We're a different audience than the audience used to be. We're like the audience of the 40s. You go if you want to. We watch it if we want to watch it. We don't watch it because they made this. We've got more than 3 channels. You know? We choose. We vote with our feet and our money, right? And we're a powerful lobby, and if you keep fighting for the stuff that you love, they'll make better stuff. That's what I believe, and I think you are just as important. I'm part of you, and you are just as important. We are just as important in this land of commerce as any other decision that's out there. Will they like it? That's what they're afraid of now. Will they like it? It's brilliant. It's a great time to be in TV. What was the question again? Oh, that one? Yeah. Sorry guys, I ramble, but it's fun.
So, I was just wondering...
I love how you started a sentence with so. I'm with you. I'm totally with you. Go on. You're wondering what?
I was wondering when you were cast as Badger on Firefly, did you think you were going to have the experience you had with the cast and crew on the show?
That's a brilliant question. That is the best phrased question I've ever heard on that subject. Thank you. Thank you. Brilliantly good question. Brilliantly good question. Am I going to answer it? Okay, fine. No, I didn't. No, I didn't know. I didn't know it was going to be that cool. I didn't know those people were going to be that wonderful. I didn't know that Nathan Fillion was going to make me sandwiches and ask me how I was doing. He's a fantastic human being. Those people were so immensely loving